Hello YouTube family, I've got another video for you today, a generic video, but I'm working on my 92 Ford Festiva and I'm going to flush out the heater core. This car, ever since that I've owned it, I rebuilt the engine, rebuilt the transmission, but I never did flush out the heater core, and evidently it has some gunk in it or just some buildup. You know, it's a really small little radiator and it doesn't take much for those things to get plugged up, and when that happens, you just have very little cabin heat. You reach down in this car, I reach down and feel, and it's like just barely warm. There's plenty of air blowing through, but there's not a lot of heat. So my assumption is the heater core is just plugged up with silt, rust or whatever. It's aluminum, but we're gonna flush it out today the quick and easy way. You don't have to pull the radiator core out of the car. You just have to identify the two hoses that come from the engine and they go through the firewall into the core and then return back. And so I'm going to show you where those hoses are right now, and I'm going to show you how we're going to flush this thing. We're looking at the firewall, and right back here, you see there, those 1, 2. Those are the two lines that run into the heater core. And I replaced the hoses back when I rebuilt the engine. And so what I have done, I don't want to try to work down there. That's too hard to get to. I pulled the hoses off of the engine here, and the other one, let's see, it's right here. And yeah, I'm losing, coolant. And if you're going to do this, be prepared to lose coolant and have some ready to put back in. So go ahead and buy you some coolant. But I can get to this hose really easy with my water hose. And I'm just going to blast water through there. And then I might reverse the process by blasting some through this hose right here. And hopefully we'll get that thing cleaned out. It'd be really nice to know what comes out. If I spray the water through right here, I can't see what's happening on the other side, but I'm going to put this pan under the car, kind of in the trajectory of that water, and we'll see what this pan looks like after we flush it out. Okay, the pan is in the right spot, I think. Let's grab this hose. Spray some water through here. You can hear it going through and coming out. Okay, let's just check and see what that looks like in the pan. That's what came out, guys. And look, this thing was clean. I mean, there could have been a little bit of debris off of the engine, but for the most part, this is sludge. And like, here's a chunk of rusty sludge that came out of that heater core. So we're gonna do this a few more times. Man, I'm excited because this proves my theory that it was plugged up. Hopefully this is going to clean it out and we'll have some heat. It's cold. Going again from this direction. Blasting it out. Oh yeah. It's still coming out red. I'm going to get myself wet. And other YouTubers will say, find the direction that the motor pumps your coolant in and go the opposite direction. That's good. I didn't take the time to figure that out. I'm not real sure which way it's going, but I'm going to go both ways with it. All right, I'm going to put it through the other side. You're going to see water coming out here. Hopefully. Yep, look at that, red and nasty. Make it pulsate a little bit here. Clean it out good. Yes, sir. Gonna have heat tonight. Nice, nice, nice. Now all I've got to do is hook my hoses back up, and then I'm going to crank the car, let it kind of warm up, and I'm going to add some antifreeze, some pre-mixed coolant back to the radiator until it tops off. We'll be in good shape. This is what came out of the radiator, the heater core, At least this is what we were able to capture that didn't make its way onto the floor. So you can see it's just, you know, rust and lots of little particles. Those will definitely stop up those small, tiny crevices that clean water and antifreeze are supposed to run through. So, yep, it's important to do this. If you're not getting any heat, this is definitely probably part of the problem. Thanks for watching.